Are you ready to protect your financial well-being and not piss off your boss at work? Well, you've come to the right video today. My name is Ethen Ostroff. I'm a personal injury lawyer, and we're going to talk about how to successfully protect your workers' compensation case. There are tons of misconceptions out there about workers' compensation cases. Like, for example, if you bring a fair, legitimate workers' compensation case, that you might get fired. What I'm here to tell you is in most states across the country, that would be called retaliation for a legitimate workers' compensation case. So we're going to dive into how to protect your workers' compensation case, and let's get into it right now. Number one, what is workers' compensation? Workers' compensation is designed to protect you, the worker, at work when you get hurt. If you do get hurt while you're on the job, you are entitled by law to workers' compensation benefits. These benefits can include things like lost wages, things to cover your medical bills, and some to cover your pain and suffering. It's very similar to a personal injury case, but it is specifically under workers' compensation law in many states. This law is there to protect you so that you do not have to worry about getting hurt on the job and being out of a paycheck. Number two, report the injury. It's okay to tell your supervisor that you got hurt in something related to the job. If you don't report it, it didn't happen. I'm going to repeat that. If you don't report it, it maybe didn't happen. You need to get an incident report made talking about how and what happened to cause your injury. Number three, medical treatment. Sometimes in certain states, you need to go see specific doctors that are under the workers' compensation insurance policy. You would want to consult your supervisor to know whether you have to see those doctors or you can go see any doctor, but go see a doctor if you got hurt while you were on the job. Number four, document everything. The day you got injured, take notes on how you felt. Write a scale from 1 to 10, how you're feeling. If you had some sort of medical bill, make sure it's itemized and clear. If you have medical records, hold on to them. You might need them if you get into a dispute with your employer and need to hire a lawyer. Document everything, create a timeline, and make sure that it is clear what happened to you when. Number five, talk to HR. Yes, if you reported it to your supervisor, that is important. And go to HR, tell them what happened, and just make sure that you see, that your eyes see something is written, not orally said, hey, we understand you were hurt. No, you need something written that says they know that you were hurt. Number six, know your rights. If you feel like they are pulling your leg and not treating you fairly, if your doctors are not treating you fairly, if your employer doesn't seem to be being fair with the wage loss that you deserve, talk to a lawyer. It is totally free. Workers' compensation lawyers work on a we win if you win contingency fee relationship. That means they only get paid if you do. So there's no fault, no harm, no risk to talk to a lawyer to make sure that you are being treated fairly. Final thoughts. Workers' compensation cases typically come down to good documentation. You either have it or you don't. If you don't document, if you don't report your injuries, if you don't take the steps you need to protect your workers' compensation case, you may not have a workers' compensation case. Take this stuff seriously because it will protect your rights. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching our video on workers' compensation cases and protecting your rights as a worker. If you don't mind, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow along where I, Ethen Ostroff, a personal injury lawyer, will make sure that your rights are protected. Thank you so much.